Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading for January 2026. I just want to say happy birthday to those Aquariuses that are January Aquariuses, and February Aquariuses, yours are coming up soon, so can't believe it's already 2026. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to Traditional Tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. If I pause at any moment, it's just because I'm just trying to feel the energy that I'm feeling, so I appreciate your patience with that, all right? Let's jump right into it. So your message for this month is Earth and Ground. Your message. You may be feeling discombobulated or all over the place at this time, most likely because you are spreading yourself too thin and taking on too many projects at once. So your angel guide is encouraging you to get grounded. When you come back to Earth, you have a clear insight on who you are and what you need to do to feel safer and more at ease in your life. You're being guided to take some time to breathe, connect with fresh air, or even go somewhere in nature where you can relax, release, and let go. You may be uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing on at this time. That's because your energy is a little bit dispersed right now. But angels on Earth are with you to help you ground yourself and feel connected again, as you have an important work to do and exciting experiences only unfold when your energy is intact and contained. You are blessed to receive this card today because it's a message of protection and guardianship. Angels are strongly connected to you in your path right now, and they want to support you in your evolution. When you lose a sense of connection to who you are, you often find yourself focusing on energy or projects, or even old habits that can limit your evolution. So take some time to breathe and call on Mother Earth to hold you, to invite the angels of Earth to draw deep roots from your being and down to the heart of Earth. Know that when you are grounded, you are a strong, focused, and loving individual, and you can make decisions that are enriching and revitalizing. When this card shows up for you, angels are guiding you to remember that you are of great value and Earth is blessed to have you. It's a beautiful message to get there, Aquarius. Let's take a look. Let me pull some cards. We'll see the energy that's around you for this month. Okay, let me just feel this energy here for you. It's funny, a lot of the cards or a lot of the readings that I've been doing is kind of the same energy that is popping out here, and it feels like a lot of people are, and January is the starting new, starting fresh kind of energy, and I feel the same for you here, Aquarius. It had the Strength card coming out in your main energy. It's first card coming out, Leo energy here. It's just saying you to be strong, stay strong in this, because I feel like maybe things are changing or things are happening here for you. I have the Three of Wands reversed, which means kind of back to the drawing board. It's like something maybe we're leaving behind, something we're deciding to go back on. Maybe there's a project here that we're kind of completely scrapping, or maybe there's something that we would put so much energy into that it's kind of taking the back burner now. But it feels like just stay strong in these transitions. No, you're not going, you're not losing something. I just feel like there's this energy here of something is going to be taking the back burner for you coming up in this kind of month, and that's just kind of weighing on you a little bit heavy. You're just like, oh, maybe I gotta let go of that, maybe, so I have a little bit more peace going on here. As they say, Earth and Ground, so you can be a little bit more grounded. Maybe there's something that you just have to move away from or not focus on anymore. So that Three of Wands is just saying, hey, we're going back to the drawing board a little bit. Something is changing here. Maybe there was a plan that you were hoping for that was going to go into action, but you're like, that's not really feeling right anymore, and I'm going to move away from that. You have the Six of Pentacles here, which is this kind of charitable card, but it's this helpful card. So someone might be coming in to help here, help financial wise. Maybe they're helping you on this kind of new goal, or help you strategize here as well. Maybe you'll be getting a little bit extra money because they see you kind of need help right now. Or this is you just kind of giving back your time and energy. But it feels there's a little bit of pain here. There's a little bit of loss. Again, like this thing that we're saying is taking the back burner here. This thing we're saying that maybe something has happened where these cups have fallen over, right? Because this Five of Cups, there's this pain, right? There's this sorrow, there's this loss. Something didn't go the way we wanted to. We had to let go of something here, which could have been a bit painful for you. But just know you still have these two cups still standing here. And with the Moon card, the truth is going to be kind of finally revealed to you. It means that's what was hidden. Sometimes this can mean the Moon card as well subconsciously is going to be brought to light. So there's something here that maybe comes up subconsciously for us. It starts to arrive in January, and we might need to kind of look at, because I feel like whatever this truth is that's coming to the surface, whatever this unconscious movie pattern or you know, that is popping up here, is causing us a little bit of stress. So just see, I feel like there's this energy here of just knowing your own strength through all of these maybe changes, through all of these circumstances, these things that have maybe not gone or away, or this kind of pain here, and just kind of moving through them, because there's a lot of great energy to follow that. It's just staying strong in this and strong in your kind of convictions as going through all this energy. You have the Chariot card, which means full speed ahead, which means the energy is working fast. It's very focused. You have the Empress and you have the Ten of Cups. For some of you, this is going to be the month where you get pregnant, or you decide to have a new kid, or you're going to go full speed ahead. Here with that plan, I'm just putting that out there because you have the Empress and you have the Ten of Cups, so it's definitely a family card, but it's not, I feel like this is going to be more moving towards, if it's not pregnancy, it feels like just kind of making more abundance for your family. You're just like, hey, I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing it for the people around me, you know, and I feel like you're going to kind of take charge in that. Maybe there is a space here where you feel like you have to be the one to take care of them. You have to be the one to nurture them here. But it just feels like really good abundance in that kind of sense for you. I feel like you're going to be like, you know, I'm doing this for them. I am doing it for me a little bit, but I'm also doing it for them here. So I feel like you have to be strong in that, because I'm just getting kind of either the, you know, the matriarchal family now, or, you know, the patriarchal, like it just feels like one or the other. It doesn't matter how you identify. It just feels like you feel like you have to be kind of the caregiver, and you got to be the one taking care in a way. So I feel like that's the Strength card, just to do that for yourself here. You might find that a little kind of stressful that's coming up, but again, I feel like you have the strength to go full speed ahead on this. You have the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Again, this is maybe some kind of financial thing that you are leaving behind here. It's kind of being like, we didn't know which way to go on this maybe situation, or this kind of job for yourself, but you realize kind of the money's not there, or it's not coming in the way that you hope for, so you're going to make a change up. And I feel like before, where you were maybe confused on what to do, you're going to be a lot more clear and a lot more directional where you're going in this month of January. I feel like the choice has kind of already been made for you, but then we're kind of moving through that way. Seven of Swords coming out sideways, which means there's kind of choice involved here. So there might be, you know, some energy where you thought was thieving. This could be lying. This could be kind of taking. When it's in the reverse, it's kind of fessing up to that. And the Knight of Cups is maybe some kind of emotional tie, or some kind of emotional energy not coming in here. So maybe you've dealt with cheating or lying kind of in the past here, Aquarius. That's kind of re-coming to the surface here. Maybe that's what this Nine of Swords is all about. But whatever the situation is, where something was, maybe you feel like someone wasn't caring for you, or something was being taken away from you, in a sense, is going to kind of clear up here, because you got the Victory card right after. So whatever this is here that's making you feel down, or making you feel like this kind of love or emotion is not coming your way, I feel like you're going to see that there is actually so much abundance here kind of for you and popping in for you, and you're going to kind of come out on top here. You're going to be victorious of all this kind of feeling that's happening. I have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and I have the Page of Pentacles. You might have to dip into some savings or some foundational money. Maybe you're worried about that. This is like stockpile energy. This is kind of investments, things in for investing in homes and things like that. But there's exciting new seed that you want to plant here. And I feel like you're like, well, what about my stock egg of money or the investments that I've kind of been working on here? But there's something new. Maybe you were taking some money out to go to school. You know, maybe you were doing that, taking some money out to start a new business adventure. The Page of Pentacles is just that planting that idea, that seed, that beginning stage of something here. So there's some beginning stage of something financial. Maybe you are kind of being like, I want to start this business. Maybe you are like, again, like I said, you want to go into school, or you're like, well, I just want to get this moving, or I want to change location. Something in that kind of energy here for you. There is this going to be this new beginning for you. Maybe this is also something spiritual. I have the Hierophant coming out, which is like mentorship. Maybe you are kind of starting your own mentorship business, or maybe a mentor is coming in. This is also on, for some people, could be like psychology work, Aquarius. But also, this is kind of such a spiritual card, and I always see it. It's Taurus energy, but I also see it as like counsel, as like on earthly plane counsel. So mentors, priests, guidance counselors, psychologists, any kind of mentorship stuff. Or I see it on the spiritual level as well, which can be spiritual mentorship. So maybe there's something here, you're starting kind of a new spiritual profession or wanting to start that for yourself here. But with the Five of Swords in the reverse, it's just kind of in this energy of you're tired of this defeated energy. You're tired of feeling like things aren't maybe going your way or going for you. So you're going to change up the energy yourself, it feels like. So the Justice card coming out sideways, Libran energy. This is kind of talking about contracts and things. Here you might be breaking contracts in January or ending contracts, because in the reverse it's like ending of a contract, signing new contracts. When it's in the upright and there's a choice involved. So you might be, again, there's some kind of law. Maybe there's like choosing to go to court, choosing not to go to court. File some things here for yourself. But I feel like within this contract or whatever it is that you are kind of changing here, or this justice that is coming back, I feel like you're deciding to... It's interesting because it just feels like with this Three of Cups here and this Six of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse, feels like this energy of coming back from something. Again, there's this something that you almost kind of want to redo, or this is this energy of going on the back burner here, and you're like, I'm not fully picking up and moving away from it, but there's something here that I have to kind of put on the back burner or disconnect for a while. And that might be with this Three of Cups, like the celebratory energy. Maybe you're like, this is too early to celebrate now, or you're like, I'm just thought about things and then I can celebrate this later. But again, it feels like this kind of back burner energy where with whatever it is that you are having here, Aquarius. It's like, okay, I'm being strong in this, but I'm also kind of conserving my energy through kind of all this change. Justice card is also kind of a card of karma and Libran energy, so I feel like there's just kind of hope here for yourself too, of just hoping that these new contracts will kind of change things here for you. I feel like there's some connections or people you don't want to leave behind in this process. If it maybe is accepting a new job, or you know, some social circles that you kind of don't want to distance yourself from. But you are deciding to walk away. With the Eight of Cups here, you are leaving something behind. Yeah, it might be a certain job or some people or some kind of work contract that you actually don't end up taking. Or it feels like some of you are going to kind of move into something new, even though there's a little bit of like, oh, I don't really want to. Here, but you know, it's like might be the right thing to do because you are walking away, and it's some kind of group collaboration here. It's some kind of community. It's some kind of work that you've already put into. So this could be a new job that you are kind of walking from old coworkers, people that you used to align yourself with that now you don't align yourself with anymore. There's just some like off to my own adventure vibe here, because you also have the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, so it means leaving some friends behind or some social circles or some groups behind in the past here. And I feel like you are walking away from something that you already built here, but again, it just feels like it's getting the back burner for the time because there's something else that's having your focus right now, or new focuses. Okay, let's just pull some oracle cards on this situation. It's time to release negativity. And I feel like, because there is so much good happening for you here, right? This Chariot card, this Empress, this Ten of Cups that's popping out, all really, really positive things. So I know it's like, especially when these unconscious patterns come up and bring that kind of stress for you here. But just know there's a lot of good that's popping in. There's victory here for you as well. There's a lot of good happening, Aquarius. So just focus on that and release any of this old negative feeling. Empath Starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Let me read that for you. Empathic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being here. Thanks to energetic change their physical presence causes. Due to their highly sensitive nature, empathetic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction and depression or tend to mistake other people's feelings or moods for their own. Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. This card appears, consider lightening the load energetically. Don't put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time to care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressure to keep up a certain pace, instead, put the brakes on and treat yourself like a precious baby. This is what I'm feeling like, putting something on the back burner for you. Do whatever you can to take the pressures of the world off your plate and switch off to switch back on. Today's world is normal to feel that we should be doing more. Perhaps being present in our life is enough. This could be a phase that you're going through, or could simply how you're being called to live your life. If your work involves giving to others, right now you're being called to keep something for yourself. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before feeling like you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue to do this sustainably. How can you take better care of yourself energetically? And this is where it's finding the strength of maybe, like I said before, disbanding from groups or putting something behind here, putting something back so that you can be able to grow, so that you're not kind of absorbing all this energy. And I feel like with this family stuff that was happening, you may be feeling those kind of family pressures for yourself. So how can you kind of take that ease off yourself here a little bit and just ground yourself in your energy? Because right now it just feels like, again, there's a lot going on energetically for you, but all of it's not your energy. So it's time to just focus on you, Aquarius. That was your monthly reading. I hope it helped.